Hey, this is LeBron James. Welcome to my first session in the Calm app. I want to kick this off with something I've worked on a lot in my career, and that's managing emotions. We're going to get there in a second, but first I want to share a quick story. I want to take you back to the year 2015 into the city of Chicago. And since we're going there, it's May, and it's the Eastern Conference semifinals. This is my first playoffs with the Cavs after coming back to Cleveland in 2014. It's the fourth quarter. We're tied, and the game clock has 1.5 seconds left. We're in a timeout, and it's our possession. So the whistle blows, and my teammate Matthew Dellavedova is about to make the inbounds pass. When I get the ball in my hands, I got less than 2 seconds to take the shot. That's barely enough time to dribble the ball or even make a touch pass. It's all on me to create a play or take the shot. So I get open by sprinting to the outside, and I take the pass. I plant both feet and lift off for a pull-up jump shot, hoping to get a clean look. Now here's where I want to pause for a second, with me in midair and the game on the line. Think about what's happening in this moment. You got 20,000 screaming fans on their feet. And Chicago's a tough place to play. So these fans are like, we want this shot to be a brick. They want to see an air ball sail into the stands. I've got a talented defender right up on me, contesting the shot. I've got my teammates and coaches watching from the bench, looking like they're about to kneel down and start praying. You've got commentators holding their breath, waiting to see if it's going to be a disappointment or disbelief. I've got my family watching, my kids, all my friends, everyone close to me in life is watching this moment in the arena or on live television. You've got 10,000 sports writers and analysts all over the country just itching to write a headline that starts with overrated or unbelievable. You've got millions of fans watching on TV. Oh, and I forgot to mention that we're down 2-1 in the series. So if I miss this shot, our season might be on its way to be over. It feels like there's a million tons of pressure compressed in this single second. I've been in this situation many times over the course of my career. I've missed that shot. I've made that shot many times. And we could talk about the basketball part, the statistics of a high probability shot, the playbook of getting open, the mechanics of a clean look. Before you can win the game on the court, you need to win the mental and emotional game in your mind. If you let your emotions take over, you can lose your confidence. You can lose your focus. You probably lose the game. As human beings, we're going to have emotions. Getting angry, getting frustrated, getting anxious. It's all a part of what we experience in life. And so are experiences like comfort, excitement, and happiness. I'm not here to say that emotions are a bad thing, but in a lot of situations, your emotions can betray you. They can take you down. In those big moments when there's a lot of pressure on, suddenly you start to get nervous or fearful. You start thinking, can I really do this? You doubt yourself. This is all natural, but it's not helpful. So what I learned is that I need to stay totally focused in the moment. I need to connect with my goal and tune out everything else. So here's how I think about managing my emotions and staying locked in the moment. It's 3 steps. The first is take a deep breath. If you think of your mind like a machine, your breath is electricity. It's like a power source for your concentration. If you're under pressure or feeling anxious, deep breathing is a way of telling your mind and your body that everything's cool. Nothing to worry about. Even if you got anxious thoughts in your head, you breathe deep and your body calms down. The second part is put on those blinders. There's something amazing about those unbelievable horses that race for the Triple Crown. They're surrounded by chaos. They all have people betting, announcers yelling, fans going crazy. But the horses have these blinders. They don't see anything but the finish line. They're just zeroed in on what their goal is. This is what I try to do. You need to have absolute focus on one single thing. For me, in the moment, the only thing that exists in the entire universe are my teammates the ball, and the rim. Everything else disappears. The third thing is tune out the noise. There are 1,000 things fighting you for your attention. You've got screaming fans, journalists, not to mention opponents, and I'm talking about some superhuman guys trying to block that shot or put you on the wrong side of a highlight reel. There might be other things in your mind that day as well, like a business deal that needs to be reviewed or something with your kid's school that needs to be resolved. But I can't take that stuff onto the court. When the moment arrives, all of that stuff needs to disappear. There's no past or future, just you and this shot in this moment. For me personally, a big part of this is letting other people's emotions slide off you. Don't take on their emotions. Don't react. The fans are going to be nervous, but you have to be confident. Teammates might get frustrated, but you need to stay composed. Competitors might be aggressive, but you need to stay calm. You got referees blowing whistles, photographers snapping photos, and fans holding up signs that say, LeBron is LaDone. That's all kind of craziness happening right there. But you can't take on any of those emotions. Don't get rattled. When everyone else is tense, you've got to be loose. You need to tune it all out and stay locked in the moment. You might be fighting an inner battle as well. You might have taken the same shot the night before in the same spot on the same court, and you missed. And you can't shake the memory of missing that shot, but you've got to. You have to tune it out because this is a new moment, just like every moment is. And speaking of that moment, let's head back to 2015, back to the United Center in Chicago. So like I said, 20,000 fans are screaming, and we've got 1.5 seconds left on the clock. The whistle blows. I sprint to the outside, take the inbounds pass from Delhi, and plant both feet, and pull up a shot just inside the three-point line. And I'm kind of fading out of bounds. Jimmy Butler is right on me contesting the shot, and he's a really good defender. But I elevate enough to get a good look. I just breathe, lock my eyes on the rim, and release a clean shot. The ball goes up, swishing through the net right before the buzzer goes off, and I get swarmed by my teammates in a huge celebration. We won the game, which tied the series 2-2, and we went on to win the semifinals in, I think it was 6 games. So for me, that's what a big moment comes down to. Take a deep breath, put on those blinders, and tune out the noise. That's how I keep my emotions in check and my focus on point. Some people call that flow. Some people call it being in the zone. I don't know what I call it, but I know how it feels, and I know how to get there. When I think about people who I look up to and admire, they all have the ability to regulate their emotions. And I'm not just talking about the greats of basketball. I'm talking life, business, entertainment, whatever. I'm talking about Little League coaches when I was a kid, my 5th grade teacher. When I've worked on film, TV projects, the best directors are always the most calm and focused. So that's what I try to do, and that's how I try to do it. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, okay, that's a cool story, but it doesn't have anything to do with me. But it does. We all face pressure, and we all have big moments. And especially with social media, people are always watching. We're living in a time when everyone's got fans and doubters. The one thing that's true about all human beings is that we've all got goals and dreams, and we all got doubts and fears. Everyone's got insecurities that they might take a big shot and miss. My thing is basketball, and right now I'm trying to help a team reclaim its legacy as a championship franchise. You're dealing with your own thing right now. Maybe it's an exam to get into college. Maybe you're starting a new company. Maybe you want to upload that first song to SoundCloud. Maybe you're inspired to be a stand-up comedian, and there's an open mic night in your city. You're just not sure you got what it takes to show up in front of a bunch of strangers and grab that mic. Well, if nobody's told you yet, I'll tell you. You've got it. You just need to breathe and be in the moment. Whatever it is, we're all going to face it. Whatever it is, we all need to stay calm and focus when we get there. That's what it's about. At the end of the day, those big moments, you can either own them or they own you. Just take a deep breath and take that shot with a ton of focus and confidence. And you need to trust yourself. Trust that you can do it. Believe that you're the person who makes that shot. It might sound a little corny, I know, but I've learned it's true. The reason I am where I am, because people along the way helped me believe in a bigger vision of who I could be or what I could do. That's why I'm so passionate about passing on the message to my teammates, to my kids, to my fans, to the youth in the community. And the work I do with my foundation, and hopefully I've passed that message on to you in this session with Calm. I hope this was helpful. I'm LeBron James. Until next time, you got it. Just be in the moment and take that shot.